What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another Mega Man X Dive video. This time we're going to be focusing on the mechanics of Guild Boss and a few things that might help versus the Wolf Sigma Guild Boss. So first thing I want to note is right off the bat, this looks different from the raid bosses we've had previously. Obviously, you're not going to be able to access this if you're not in the guild. But if we look over here, you see we have two other bosses as well. These are like little sub-bosses, or mini-bosses, if you will. And what these allow you to do, if you get 10 kills, you get a perk of some sort. For defeating Chill Penguin, when your HP is below 75%, you gain life, energy, and recover 10% of your HP every 6 seconds. And for Vile, that can increase by 30%. And both of these only apply to the Wolf Sigma raid boss. So if you want extra perks for when you're fighting Wolf Sigma, you take out 10 of these, then you go fight this. The buffs for these will only last for 24 hours. So for the next 24 hours after you defeat 10 of these bosses, you'll have that perk available for your entire guild. I'm not going to do that right now because it would be a lot of work for me to just solo 20 of these. But you know, you get the gist of it. Now, one of the things I do want to really talk about is over here and the attack bonus or the event results. So your challenge count, you have 5 of those a day, which you can replenish with EMs. Guild contribution is how much contribution that everyone has done throughout the guild. Guild ranking, self-explanatory, that's the ranking of your guild currently. Contribution is how much you've contributed to the damage. As you can see, the HP bar is right here as well. And then the attack bonus. Now, right now, my attack bonus is 25.5%. And I know some people don't really know how this works, so I wanted to wait for a while to try to get this out, but we didn't have a raid boss in ages. So now what I can do is if we hit this, I see all the rules over here, but the thing I want to highlight is right here, number 6. The total number of stars of characters and weapons you have will be converted into attack buffs, allowing you to deal higher damage to the boss in additional stages. Now, what that means is the more things you've invested into on your account will translate into more power. So because of the things I have upgraded on my account right now, I have 25.5% attack bonus because of the stars. And this is important because I know a lot of people are always like, you know, they don't want to upgrade, have like a wide variety of characters and weapons in their roster. Well, this is one of the reasons why you would want to have a bunch of those things upgraded instead of just constantly selling those memories for patches. The rates are dog water for those, but for things like this, you actually get additional attack bonuses. So, over in my equipment screen, I actually have a lot of things to upgrade. Those of you who might have caught me on stream, or like you might just see, like, you know, I have a lot of memories for things. Well, this is why, because I wanted to make this video. So, I'm going to upgrade a few things here. We're going to rank up this finally into 5-star.
Rank up this 2 stars. I think I get this up to 4-star. This one.
Alright, and now that I have gone ahead and upgraded, ranked up a bunch of stuff on my account I just lying around, you see I went from 25.5% to 32.3% attack bonus, which is a huge increase in my attack. So that's, just one of the reasons why you would want to have additional things ranked up on your account, aside from getting the, the Yatri bonuses and things like that. But that's very good for raid bosses, and there's other things later on that we'll get as well that will be helpful for. Now on to Wolf Sigma. Alright, so here we are about to take on Wolf Sigma. Now I'm starting with Vile, and I have double launchers. I have the drill head launcher and the heavy bazooka, I believe it's called. It's the blue one that you can farm from boss challenge daily. Now raid bosses, they're the same as they were before. Basically, you just kind of want to wail on them. Vile is a good candidate for this, as he inherently has bazooka mastery or launcher mastery. He also has armor crush in his kit, which is very, very nice to increase the damage you deal to the raid boss. And when he gets to, I believe it's like 50% or lower, like his revenge skill activates. There's other characters that's good for this as well. Farham is a very, very good unit for this. I believe Halloween Vile might be pretty good as well. Units with dot damage or weapons with dot damage or damage over time are pretty good for this. Breathless Armor X is good. Both of the Monster Hunter weapons are pretty good as well. The Sinister Gatling Gun and the Sinister Saber, which we all got for free, assuming you did the Monster Hunter event, is very, very nice. But onto the raid boss. Wolf Sigma is kind of a pushover. You don't really have to do too much to really avoid his attacks. Honestly, I just eat a lot of his attacks, partially because of what I said about Vile needing to or wanting to be at fairly low HP for his stuff. And I do mess up a little bit here. I don't exactly aim my heavy launcher properly because I have the Storm Eagle chip on it. So I want to aim that towards Sigma's head, so that Storm Eagle chip takes effect here. I'm also doing this without any of the buffs. You can only have one buff active at a time anyway. Or I'm sorry, the perks, as I described them earlier from the mini bosses. So it's either the Chill Penguin buff or the Vile buff, but you want to have the Vile buff anyway because that means more damage. So that's pretty good. And honestly, if you just hug the walls, Wolf Sigma really can't hit you. Like if you hug the top left corner of the stage, Wolf Sigma really can't hit you. But I think it's easier to just get more damage this way, like just be a little bit reckless. Now my ending score isn't all that great. I think I could do a lot better. Maybe not a lot better. I can't even say it's not all that great because I do get over 1 million. But I think I could do it better for the ending score. So that is quite nice for me. That's a huge jump in damage for my guild, but now I just have to figure out a way to keep it up. One last thing I kind of wanted to show off about this is if you do a run and you don't score as high as you normally do, or maybe you end up dying and you'd rather you'd rather try again with that character and those weapon setups, what you can do is force close the app. I'm just kind of gonna wait until my Breathless Armor X dies here in this stage. It takes a little bit, just so that I can show it off. And Breathless Armor X dies. If I hit quit, instead of force closing the app, it'll count as an attempt for the day. Breathless Armor X will be used, and so will the two weapons. However, if I just force close the app, it's like that never happened in the first place. So that's something to keep note of as well if you want to make use of that. Now, the last thing I want to go over are the rewards for this. Much like the previous raid bosses we had, I will have rewards as well: the contribution rewards, the ranking rewards, and the challenge rewards. Challenge rewards are rewards you get for just for challenging the raid boss. The ranking rewards, however, these are going to be the rewards you get for how well your guild does for damaging and beating raid bosses. As you can see, first place gets 5 Wolf Sigma cards, 1,000 EMs, Universal Startup card 3, and then it just goes down a little bit from there. And then we have the contribution rewards. Contribution rewards are rewards you get just for contributing to the damage of the raid boss. And they'll usually have some weapon memories, some character memories as well, along with some EMs. This time it seems to have Explosive Blower, Base EXE. And you usually get a copy of the card as well in here. I think you only get like 1 or 2 though for a card. So I get a card pack. Pretty good. But yeah. Anyway, hopefully I was able to explain this in a way that everyone could understand, because I know there was some confusion about raid bosses prior. And this is the first guild boss that we have. So hopefully everyone enjoys the first guild boss. You got some guilds, you got a guild to be in to make advantage of this. Anyway, if you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Helps the channel out, helps me grow, and shows me that you guys are enjoying the content. And I will see you guys next video. Later.